Welcome back to our sailing channel. This video is about our short trip to St. Michael's in Maryland. St. Michael's is a neat little cruiser destination. It is home to the Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum. Here's an interesting fact. Second Wind was purchased from this museum as a donation boat. She had never been back there before. If boats had souls, this would be considered Second Wind's homecoming trip. For this trip we had 3 crew: Ricky, Jess, and myself. It was Ricky's first time crewing on a boat. Jess had crewed on sailboats before, but this is her first time on Second Wind. On our way out, we had a nice easy breeze from the north. We made a consistent 5 knots at a close reach, headed directly towards our destination. It's a great way for a new crew to get accustomed to sailing. Our video equipment failed on this trip. We didn't get much footage. For content's sake, I'm doing a voiceover. I actually don't like making videos with voiceovers. I am clearly bad at it, but more importantly, I think viewers get much more out of visuals when there isn't someone like me blabbering all over it. There are a lot of other sailboats out there. We actually had a little bit of race between these 2 boats and Second Wind. That boat with the dinghy in tow, that's the one that beat us all. Here's some more sailboats we saw. Here's a picture of the public dinghy dock that we're supposed to use. But being the forgetful klutz I am, I left the dinghy oars back in my truck. So we have to use the water taxi service. The water taxi was fast and convenient. Only $4 per person per trip. You can hail the water taxi on Channel 71 anywhere near St. Michael's. And for your reference, the public dinghy dock is next to the Crab Claw restaurant. There are some nice classic cars in St. Michael's. Aside from that, it's a beautiful town. There's lots of things to see and do. Now, this is the video of my first Maryland blue crab eating experience. It was delicious. Usually I eat snow crab, stone crab, crabs from other regions. And even though I've been in the DMV area for 3 years, I had never eaten Maryland blue crab. Now I know what the hype is all about. The only complaint though, it is a lot of work to get a little bit of meat. The brews are delicious as well. After our crab feast, we walked around town and went sightseeing a little bit. St. Michael's at night was beautiful. The stars are out, and everything was absolutely gorgeous. I wish I had a better clip of the nightscape, but like I said, we had a little bit to drink. This will do for now. Next morning, one of us got to see the sunrise. Jess made us breakfast, and we unhooked ourselves from our anchorage. The wind was coming from the direction we wanted to go in, so we motored out of the channel, and then we set sail and sailed home at a leisurely rate of 3.5 to 4 knots. We saw a skipjack on our way out. Skipjacks are traditional oyster dredging boats of the 20th century. A few boats actually remain in service. Most of them are tourist boats now, just like this one. It's hard to imagine that if you go back far enough in history, all working vessels were either sail or human powered. We spent the rest of the trip goofing off while we sailed home slowly. I'm not so sure if I should bring Jess on these trips anymore. She seems to get a lot of footage of me doing silly things. I'm just kidding, of course. Both Ricky and Jess were excellent crew. I hope we get to go on more of these trips together in the future. Now, if you're a sailor and you haven't been to St. Michael's yet, do yourself a favor and go visit. It's really nice, even if you don't go by boat. I actually didn't have time to check out the Maritime Museum, and that was probably my only regret. I'll probably take my motorcycle, take a ride down to St. Michael's, and go look at the museum. If you have anything to say about St. Michael's, please tell us in the comments. Thanks for watching.